Once upon a time, a monk was roaming in the village and giving knowledge to the people. It became evening while traveling in the village, so the people of that village said to the monk to stay there for that night and to take a rest. But the monk said that as he was a monk, so he could not stay anywhere until the night to befall. The people of that village said to the monk, "O sage, please stay here for tonight. If you will go, then you may face some problems." Then the monk asked, "That what type of problem?" Then the villager said, "After this village, there is a long dense forest in which a very dangerous killer lives, whose name is Ratnakar. Whoever faced him never came back alive. So please stay here for tonight." The villagers insisted so much, but the monk did not stay there and moved forward towards the forest. After crossing the village, the monk entered into the forest where the killer Ratnakar lived. The forest was so thick and dense, it was dark everywhere. Nothing could be seen clearly. After walking some miles in the forest, suddenly someone called the monk so loudly from behind and said him to stop there. But the monk did not listen to him and kept on moving forward. He again called to the monk loudly and said him to stop there. But this time the monk stopped and stood there. Then Ratnakar came and stood in front of the monk. Ratnakar was a human killer, so he looked so furious. But the monk did not afraid of him. He behaved with him like a normal person. Ratnakar became very angry and said to the monk angrily, "O monk, can't you hear me? I am calling you. Don't you know I am Ratnakar? People are afraid of me because I killed them. Are you not afraid of me? Don't you love to your life? If I want, I can kill you." Hearing this from Ratnakar, the monk laughed and said, "Why should I be afraid of you? You are also human like me, so what's the matter to be afraid?" Hearing this from the monk, Ratnakar became more angry and said, "O monk, perhaps you don't know about me. I am so powerful, and if I want, I can kill you at once." The monk said, "If you are really so powerful, then please give me two leaves from that tree. Then I will admit you that you are so powerful." Immediately Ratnakar brought two leaves from the tree and gave that to the monk. But the monk did not take the leaves, and he said to Ratnakar to set those leaves back on the tree as it was before. Hearing this from the monk, Ratnakar became very surprised. He said to the monk, "How is it possible? How a broken leaf can grow back on a tree? Just like a dead man can come back to life again, like that a broken leaf can grow back on a tree." At that time the monk said, "If you can't save someone, then why do you kill him? You have killed so many people in your life, but can you return their life again? They were also human like you. They had also lives like you, but you killed them. Who gave you the authority to kill them? For whom you are doing such cruelty and sinful activities?" Ratnakar replied, "I am doing all this for my family. In this way I look after of them." Then the monk said, "Only for your family you have killed so many people. Have you ever thought who will be your partner in your sin?" Then Ratnakar said, "Though I am doing all this for my family, so my family members will be my partner in my sin." Then the monk said, "All right, if you think your family members will be your partner in your sin, then go and ask them once." Ratnakar immediately went home and asked to his mother that whether she would be the partner in his sin, as he had done all this for them. His mother said, "Son, listen, I am your mother. I have been brought up you since your childhood days. Now I am old, so it's your duty to take care of me. I have never told you to do any sin, so I will not be your partner in your sin." Ratnakar became very sad hearing this from his mother, so he went to his wife and asked the same question to her. But her wife said, I am your wife, so it is your responsibility to take care of me. I am not telling you to do anything sin to make me happy. You can make me happy even doing good work too. So I am not going to be your partner in your sin. Ratnakar became very desperate after hearing this from his family members. He could not believe it that his mother and wife refused him to give their support for whom he had done all the sin. Ratnakar came back and fell at the feet of the monk and started crying. Ratnakar said, O monk, please forgive me. I thought my family members will be the partner of my sin, but they strictly refused me to support. Now only you can show me the path of salvation from my bad deed. The monk said, You don't know how many sins and misdeeds you have committed in your unconsciousness, but always remember no one will be responsible for our sufferings because we have to bear the result of our own deed. No one can rescue us from the suffering of our bad deeds, so think well before doing anything. The monk also said, Ratnakar, only the Almighty Merciful God can forgive you, and He can show you the path of salvation from your sin. Since that day, Ratnakar followed the path of sannyasi and started chanting the name of Lord Sri Ram. After many years of meditation, Ratnakar turned into a sage whose name was Mahashri Valmiki and wrote the sacred holy book Ramayana. My dear friends, this story tells us that the consciousness of our own sins are borne by us. No family or friends will take part in bearing the consciousness. So, we should not do anything wrong activities in our life because our deed will decide our destiny. So, be careful and always do good work for the society. Thank you.